Hey guys, this is Carla Dennis and I am America's tax advisor. And one of the questions I get often is, Carla, should I be in an LLC or should I utilize an S corporation? And these are two different tax entities that you can operate your business from. But I want to give you some things to think about so you can help to answer that question. Number one, if you are an S corporation, you are going to be formed under your Secretary of State. You are a formal entity. If you set yourself up as a limited liability company, you also are going to be a formal entity. So in that case, we're pretty much the same. However, as an S corporation, you're going to be issuing shares of stock. When you are in an LLC, there are no shares of stock. There are no stockholders. In an LLC, we have members, and we have managing members, and we have limited liability members. There's all sorts of members we have in an LLC. So again, in an s-corp, stock, and an LLC, we have members. Completely different conversation. Now, when you are in an S corporation, you are going to flow through the income to the individual tax return. When you are in an LLC, you also are going to flow through the income to the individual tax return. But there is a fundamental difference. When you are inside of an LLC, and let's say you have an accounting service business, a bookkeeping business, an engineering business, you are actively making that income in your business. Let's say you make $100,000 for the year. That $100,000 net profit is going to get hit with income tax, federal and state, and self-employment tax, Social Security and Medicare tax. Now, that's your LLC. Let's put that same $100,000 in your S corporation, and you come down with $100,000 worth of net profit. You're going to get hit with income tax, federal and state, but you will not get hit with self-employment tax. That's 15.3%, or in our particular case, $15,300. S-corp or LLC? You tell me, because there could particularly be a $15,000 difference between the two of them. But hold on, when you're in an S corporation, you're required to pay yourself adequate compensation. You have to pay yourself wages. And what does adequate compensation look like? It sort of depends. Typically, a person is going to pay themselves at least 1/3 of that profit. In our particular case, $33,333 in wages. So there will be some employment taxes. But overall, when you are in a business that generates profit and you're not dealing with passive income like rentals, as a rule of thumb, it's going to be less taxing. And that's what we want to be, less taxing for you to operate in an S corporation. Now, I always say to you, it's best to vet that out based on your unique situation, because sometimes you may want to have both. Sometimes you may want to be in an LLC, depending on the type of business. So there are unique circumstances when that rule of thumb is not hard and fast. I'm always going to tell you to get some advice based on your unique situation.